Good morning, Wizarding Wands and Mickey Ears friends. This is Jennifer here in California. I've been staying at the newly renovated Pixar Place Hotel, and we're heading home today, and so I wanted to take you on a walk with me around the hotel to get a feel for this beautiful property. Stick around. So here we are at the entrance of the Pixar Place Hotel. This property is very newly renovated. It just reopened in late January 2024. Previously, it was the Paradise Pier Hotel, and so I've noticed that on some things on Google Maps and different mapping software. Excuse me, it's early and I'm tired. We've had a long trip. That it still shows up as Paradise Pier, but it is now Pixar Place, and it is absolutely adorable. I mean, the details in this hotel, in the rooms, in the tiling is, it's just not to be missed. So even if you are coming out to Disneyland, and even if you're not staying here, I definitely recommend taking a visit. The first thing you'll notice is when you come in, you get Luxo right in front of you. And then all the way up to the ceiling, there is adorable detailing. So we walk in, we've got some food over to the right. To the left is the check-in desk. So I will head over to the left to get started. And before I get too far, actually, even in the floor, you'll see around the resort, in the tiling, lots of different Pixar characters. So there is quite, there are quite a few details to keep you entertained as you enjoy your stay here. But here we are at the check-in desks. And it's just so colorful. There's something about staying here where I'm just completely energized. I walk in this space and it doesn't matter how tired I am. When I take a look at the property, I mean, if you are even just a bit of a Pixar fan, you'll completely be in love with this hotel. The details are everywhere. All right. I'm gonna take a quick walk back in this area just for a moment. There isn't a whole lot back here, but I wanted to, we've got the bell services desk right here. Wanted to point out this piano. So most nights per week, they have a pianist that comes in as Joe Gardner from Soul and plays. And it's so peaceful to come in and enjoy this space, listen to the music, relax a little bit. Again, just a fantastic detail. And I'm gonna walk around to the food options that they have here. They've got more of a quick servicey grab and go, and then a table service restaurant. And the super cute gift shop too, where of course we've been spending some money because who can leave Disney without souvenirs? So this little grab and go cafe is the Sketchpad Cafe. They've got some monster pastries, fantastic coffee, some nice easy grab and go food items. So if you're just wanting to, got a little something to start your day or come back and take a midday break, it's a nice place to pop around and grab a couple of things. Need to go down here a little bit. And then if I go up around the corner, the restaurant is Grape Maple, and it is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And gorgeous property, indoor, outdoor seating. You can't go wrong. And again, here, you know, is another detail on the floor. We've got Frozone right in this space. Everywhere you look, there's art and concept art for the different Pixar movies. We've got Elemental here. So you just, it's so fun to look around. If you're a Pixar fan, you have to stay here. And of course, because I love shopping, I'm totally gonna stop into the gift shop. It's Halloween time now. We popped in for Oogie Boogie Bash the other night. Spent 3 long days in the parks with some family and just had an overall great time. But like any gift shop, you've got everything that you need. You've got some grab and go items, other sundries, and then all of the Disney necessities, like, you know, merch specific to the hotel, the extra luggage when you purchase too much and you're trying to figure out how to get it all home. I wouldn't know anything about that. You've got your ears. You've got opportunities for pin trading.
Yeah, that's what
and just some cute stuff. Oh, one thing that I really like about this store is that you've got the opportunity to also purchase some of the art that they have and, you know, have it mailed home. So some of the art that you see is available for purchase right here. So super cute. I really can't get enough of it. Our room was adorable. I'll be putting together a room tour. I will link it in the comments section as soon as or in the notes section as soon as I get that done. But I've got the details in the room, from the sheets to to, you know, all of the decor, to the notepad, to, I mean, you name it. Everything is themed. It's totally adorable. I am going to bring you upstairs with me to the pool area. Pool area's on 3, or I could have put pushed pool. We're gonna push pool. There we go. Floor 3. And then these elevators will bring us up to the pool area. And when you board the elevator, it tells you which floor it's going to. So these are one of those elevators where you select your floor before you get on. And then when you are on the elevator, it only goes to a certain number of floors to try to disperse the folks who are looking to use the elevators. At the end of a long day, when there are a lot of people here waiting, they actually have cast members helping to make sure that the folks who are waiting are able to get onto the next elevators. I only run into, I don't want to say trouble, but it did get long when everyone was coming back from the parks. While we are waiting though, I'm going to take a look at more of the art. Somebody's not happy right now, as is the case with young kids when they're tired sometimes. When we were in the parks, I love this Luca art. It is so pretty. We were able to meet Luca and Alberto, so that was pretty exciting. But again, sometimes the wait for the elevators can be a little lengthy. So we've got some folks getting off right here. And then I'll be headed to the pool. And they're not all that large. So if you've got strollers and scooters and things like that in your party, just know that it can take a little bit to get around. So this elevator's going to 2 and 3. I'm heading to floor 3. Every floor has different Pixar art in the pool, not in the pool, in the elevator lobby. And so Floor 2 is where you've got some club level, you've got the gym, so I will pop down and show you. The gym is very small, but there are just a couple of machines if you're looking for some gym time as well. So here we are on 3 where the pool is located, and of course, we would have Finding Nemo art. But all of the elevator lobbies have different art, and it's absolutely adorable. Alrighty. So the first thing I do want to point out before we head up to the pool area is that on this pool level, there are several rooms that aren't quite ready yet. It looks like, based on just being able to book, originally we were looking for a trip a couple of weeks after this, and these rooms are open and available to book. They are pool terrace rooms. And so you would be able to just come right out from your terrace and go right onto this pool area. So if you're looking to be on the pool level and have a patio, the only rooms that have a patio here at Pixar Place are the pool terrace rooms. And so that's something to look out for, and those should be available very soon. And then again, we'll just be looking at all the details in this space too. So it's adorable. It's absolutely adorable. So the first thing that you'll see on this 3rd floor space is a seating and dining area. This is open for lunch and dinner. Again, quick service, grab and go, but lots of seating. Great space to wander around, to play some games, just to relax. And the details, again, are absolutely adorable. So if you don't want to leave, but you want your kids to be in a nice little captive area where they can't go too far, this is a really great option. And, you know, as I walk around here, I'm actually looking out toward the Disneyland Hotel. We're right next to the Disneyland Hotel. There's a nice little seating space back here that has a fireplace. That's going in the evenings and when it's cooler out. It is currently September 1st, so it's not cool at all. It's been quite warm, but absolutely perfect. And then here is some of that seating before we even enter into the pool area. Again, just a great place to hang out, grab a drink or a bite to eat. You want to relax a little bit. You still want to be outside. You don't want to be in your room looking for something a little bit more relaxing than the parks or downtown Disney. You can come right on over here. And then these fire pits are adorable. So we take a look at them. All of the fire pits are Pixar characters that you know, are related to fire. So we've got Ember from Elemental. We've got the volcano from I Lava You. I'm sure you'll recognize Anger from Inside Out. And then of course, right here we've got Jack Jack from The Incredibles. So super cute space. And then I haven't gotten my pool wristband yet. So I'm gonna come up and get that for you and then show you around. All right, so here we are in the pool area. There is plenty of seating in the pool area. And again, absolutely love the art. The artwork here. Again, we've got more Luca artwork for my Luca fans. And it's a nice simple pool, not too deep. There are cabanas. So if you're looking for dedicated seating that you would like to rent out, you can rent a pool cabana or a pod. And so the pods are just very simple, quasi-covered seating. There's some daybed seating as well. And then just a couple of cabanas. And then this back area is so cute. Got a good sized poolside and some great splash pad action happening over here. And then also some comfortable seating. So if their kids are running around, you can hang out over here. And again, know that they can't get too far, but still the poolside, you know, pretty fun poolside. And then of course we've got our Nemo theming at Nemo's Cove. And then we've got more seating over here. I didn't show much of the hot tub because there are some folks in there right now having a nice relaxing morning, and so so I don't want to disturb them, but just know that there's also just a small hot tub space over here. But this seating right here is part of the cabanas. So if you take a look at the cabana, they've got some goodies for you if you do have a cabana, with sunscreen and hand sanitizer. And then of course a super nice TV to relax with, and then a fan as well. So it's a great place to spend the day. So if you think you want a pool day, not a bad idea to consider looking into a cabana. I have to come back over here and get some pictures of some of the rest of that art while there's no one here. We love Luca in our house. And then of course, all of the pools do also have life vests for anyone who needs them. So all different sizes of life vests are available as well. So it's not an expansive property. It's definitely a more self-contained hotel property, but it's really, I mean, the location cannot be beat. So anyone staying here at the Pixar Place Hotel also has private entry to Disney California Adventure Park. Before I walk over in that direction, just want to show this art again at Small Bites. It's super cute. It's super cute. But I do want to take you with me on the walkway over to Disney California Adventure Park, so you know exactly how close you are. So hopefully it won't take too long waiting for the elevator to head down. On this trip, we have been staying in a club level access room, and it's been really nice, you know, having the club space. So just left breakfast with my family. We've gone for, when we got in, it was lunchtime, so we were able to enjoy lunch. And oh good, the elevator's going to the lobby. Heading to the lobby. Here. All right, didn't want to disturb the folks who are in the elevator with me, but they have left, and so they're heading on to floor 2. Now I'm going to head on out and walk to Disney California Adventure Park to show you where that back entrance is. But yeah, we were staying club level, so we got here around 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon. Our room wasn't quite ready yet, so we were able to drop our bags with Bell Services, and then you know, just hang out in the club, have a nice lunch. They had sandwiches. There's of course plenty of coffee and beverages. They had an alcoholic drink of the day option as well. We didn't actually partake in any of those because they didn't really appeal to us, but also beer and wine available for request throughout the day as well. So you know, just a nice place to relax. I was able to sit there and enjoy just being in that space, relaxing while, you know, my kids were taking a nap in the room. I was able to be in that club space and then pull out my laptop, do some work, help families plan their Disney and Universal vacations. Yeah, and still be able to enjoy those club amenities as well. And of course, all the staff working there were just amazing. Again, here we are, we're walking past that Great Maple restaurant I mentioned. This is some of the outdoor seating space. And then they've got big windows all the way around. So you get some great, great access to the sunshine throughout the day. So if I were going to the Disneyland park, what I would do here is actually have exited out the back of Pixar Place and then gone in the direction of the Disneyland Hotel, and the downtown Disney entrance is right kitty corner there. But instead, so we're going to look at this private entrance to Disney California Adventure Park. So I'm crossing the street and walking toward the Grand Californian. Grand Californian is another gorgeous property. I've got videos of walks around the Grand Californian and the Disneyland Hotel available if you are interested. They are on the Wizarding Wands and Mickey Ears Facebook page. We've got one of those too, but Wizarding Wands and Mickey Ears YouTube channel under the Disneyland playlist. So here we are at the Grand Californian. And so it looks like you're walking toward the Grand Californian. Of course, the Grand Californian has its own private entrance. This is in a different location to Disney California Adventure Park. So instead of going to the Grand Californian Hotel, there's specific signage that says guests of the Pixar Place Hotel. So here we have it right here. And then you have your room key. So you take your room key, you scan your room key to go ahead and get into this space. Thank you so much. And in the mornings, this does get backed up. So we did come for early entry, of course, because that's one of the perks of staying at one of the Disneyland owned and operated hotels. So Pixar Place, Disneyland Hotel, and Grand Californian is that you get 30 minutes early entry to one of the parks each day, and that alternates. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to which park has early entry each day. But here we are walking past the Grand Californian and into, well, I won't go into Disney California Adventure Park, but I'll show you where that entrance is. But the security in the morning, of course, you know, is backed up. So we, the last time we did it, we got in line probably somewhere around 7:10 or so, and they started scanning people in maybe around 7:15. And so we were easily in the park by 7:35, right over here in the Pixar Pier area of Disney California Adventure Park. So not the first people in, but we walked right in, we went straight to Avengers Campus, got on Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, went to Web Slingers, no waits at all for either of those. And again, here's some Grand Californian rooms. Right in this space, they have a really nice setup for grilling. If you'd like to grill, this wing of the Grand Californian is actually the Disney Vacation Club Villas portion of the Grand Californian. But as we walk forward here, you can't miss it. There's a sign, and it's where at the end of the walkway, where you then go through security and then enter in the park right into the Pixar Pier, part of the park. So it's perfect. You leave Pixar Place, you come right in over here into Pixar Pier, and you, when you enter the park, you're looking straight at, you know, Mickey's Fun Wheel, or the Pixar Pal round, sorry. Things have been rebranded over the years. But the big Ferris wheel, you'll see the Incredicoaster that, if you haven't been here for a while, used to be California Screamin'. It's much cuter as the Incredicoaster. And then immediately as you walk through, there's security. You scan right in and you're in the park. So it's a great way to get into Disney California Adventure Park. For Disneyland, of course, though, you would walk right toward the Disneyland Hotel and then head into downtown Disney, walk through downtown Disney, and then you are at Disneyland. So everything is really, really very close. One thing I did notice is that this is, you know, very specifically supposed to be dedicated to the folks staying at the Pixar Place Hotel. I didn't try to do early entry. Earlier this year I was staying at the Disneyland Hotel. Didn't try early entry through this gate. But in the middle of the day when we were wanting to come from the Disneyland Hotel and wanting to go specifically to the Pixar Pier portion of Disney California Adventure Park, wanted to see if it would work, and so I brought my room key with me, walked up this direction, and sure enough, the Disneyland Hotel room key also opened the gate so that we could come in the back gate here into Disney California Adventure Park. So again, they specifically indicate that this is for early entry, especially for guests staying at Pixar Place, because folks staying at the Grand Californian have their own dedicated entrance, brings you in a little bit closer to Soarin'. But during the day, if you're staying at the Disneyland Hotel, then your room key will let you into this walkway as well. All right. Well, here we are heading back. And, you know, this trip to Disneyland, we had 3 full park days. We started out with the Oogie Boogie Bash, so that gave us a good solid 3.5 park days. And I've said it once, I will say it again, not enough time. If I could have had another day, we would be in the parks again today. I think we always feel like Disneyland, because it's 2 parks, it's a smaller property. We're very used to going to Disney World, much bigger property, that we think a long weekend is fine for Disneyland. And of course, you can have an amazing time over a long weekend, but the truth is, oh, sorry, thank you so much. Truth is, you can have an amazing longer trip here as well. So if you're wanting to do 5, 6, 7 nights, especially, you know, if you've got a bit of a longer trip, plan a rest day in the middle, because it's really hard, for me at least, and I think for a lot of people, where if you have park access, you're wanting to spend a lot of time in the parks. This hotel, it's just super cute with all the colors. You know, if you have park access, you want to spend all day in the parks, but you can't. I mean, everyone needs to get some rest in. So if you have a longer trip, you know, I would say maybe pick, for a longer trip, maybe pick the Disneyland Hotel or the Grand Californian. Their pool areas are much more expansive. There's a little bit more to do there. Not sure if I would do a full pool day at the Pixar Place Hotel, just because it's small. There's not quite as much to do. It's great for a midday break or a half day, you know, park day. I'm gonna walk around back here where it's a little bit quieter, but I would say do not underestimate Disneyland property and everything there is to do here. I was here with my sister and her kids. There were 9 of us, and I think they expected to be able to do everything. And like every Disney park that you go to, you can't do it all. You want to do it all, but then you also need to eat. You need to sleep. The park closes. It takes a little bit in line, even if you're using lightning lanes, and so you always have to prioritize that day. And you know, you might need to rest and relax a little bit. So, so long story short, we easily could have used a 4th full park day to do some of the things that we didn't accomplish, to repeat the things that we loved. I know my nephew, a huge Star Wars fan, was able to get on Rise of the Resistance several times, build a lightsaber at Savi's workshop. They made it to Oga's Cantina. But all of that takes time. We can't quite do it all. So, so just to my left is the back entrance of the Pixar Place Hotel. But again, you go to the opposite side of the lobby. If you're heading to downtown Disney or Disneyland, walk right over here toward the Disneyland Hotel, and the signage is fantastic. They will let you know where you're headed even if you're not familiar at all with the area. But then right here you've got the walkway to downtown Disney. And then I'm crossing this walkway a little bit. Directly to my left, if you see that little green gate, if you are staying at the Disneyland Hotel, your room key will get you into that green gate. So if you're in the Frontier Tower or the Discovery Tower, you're right here. This is a super close walk to Disney California Adventure Park, or if you wanted to pop over to Pixar Pier for a bite to eat. Or Pixar Place. Pixar Place Hotel. The alliteration sometimes gets me. But then this brings us right on over to this very newly opened entrance to downtown Disney. So this is quite a bit bigger than the last security area entrance. It's beautiful. It used to be just on the other side of the building that's in front of us and was a little bit smaller over there. But this new entry gives you a ton of space. And even when the security is packed, it moves very, very quickly. So we used this the other morning again for early entry to Disneyland Park. So you go through security here, you walk through downtown Disney. I'm gonna move this way to be out of the way and just show you the entrance. But it moves very quickly, of course, because they've got so many security personnel, so much, they have lots of folks who are helping you know exactly where to go, what lines to get in, what's moving the fastest. So they're incredibly efficient. All right, well, we're at the Disneyland Hotel, but I'm going to go ahead and end here. Just give you one more view of the Pixar Place Hotel. And again, we are looking out, just for wayfinding purposes, that's the pool deck right there on the 3rd floor, looks over to the Disneyland Hotel. Thanks so much for joining me for the walk around the newly renovated Pixar Place Hotel, the walkway over to Disney California Adventure Park, also this walkway over to downtown Disney. I hope that you learned a lot, and if you are looking to plan a trip to any Disney destination, Universal Orlando, Universal Hollywood, Adventures by Disney, please reach out. We'd be happy to help you plan. Until next time, enjoy the journey. Bye-bye.